Hi everyone, it's the 16th of September. Last week's action has been very bullish. As I have mentioned a few times, the black channels breakout, backtest, the blue bear flags break up, the golden channels break to the upside, so we can all remove those. I think their job is done. Now we have this purple resistance that is coming our way. And I think we may see a pullback from that level. So I'm going to put one more line there. So kind of a resistance rail that is coming our way. Is it going to be able to break it right away, or we will see a pullback and then a breakout? That remains to be seen. SPX cash is the same story. That purple resistance is going to be tested probably today or maybe tomorrow, but when it gets tested, we may see another pullback. Okay, just to be on this on the lookout for the next supports. I'm going to put also another potential channel right here. That is, if we look at it, there is some internal lines. Maybe not. Maybe yes, a little bit. You can see that internal. But yeah, a touch on the purple, pull back to the green, and then a break to the upside. I'm going to put that in golden color actually, because we already have a green one. Right, Dow Jones had broken that red resistance, right? That red one pulled back to back test. Then the blue channel was broken, very small pullback, and then a break, back test. Now the green resistance will be tested for the fourth time, first, second, third. We may see another pullback right there, just like ES. We touch that green line to turn it as a resistance, then break to the upside. Dow Jones is looking extremely bullish, obviously, because this golden channel is very much intact. This pullback is over, and we are headed for a new all-time high. Dow Jones cash is the same story. The red resistance, look at this beauty. That red resistance broken, back tested right here last week. Then we broke the blue top band, back tested it. Green resistance is gone. That's why we are pushing to new all-time highs. Do we have a resistance line that is from the highs of July, then the highs of August, end of August? So exactly like that green one, I'm going to put that there. So we can remove this one. This green resistance may be broken eventually. We'll see it. We'll see. And that red resistance right there, first, second, third, fourth. So if it break it, then the red one may break too. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit with the 6-hourly chart. Just zoom out. And you can see that red resistance has first, second, third, and four touches on that. If this green line breaks, then the red one will break too, and then we'll get to 40, probably around 43,000, which is that blue top band. That may turn into a major resistance when it gets there. NASDAQ, I'm long NASDAQ, as you all know, because of this green resistance break. Already closed half of the position, so we can't take a loss. The black bull flag was broken and back tested, but now kind of like 3 touches on that, but now it's broken back in, which is obviously not ideal. I thought it is going to keep on pushing at least to that blue line. Okay, and let me put this again. So do we have this overhead resistance that is holding? It's not really precise. I'm going to put this in golden color. That's why I had removed it actually, because it didn't. It's actually, we can argue first, second. This is why it's holding. Okay, it's not very precise, but it is what it is. I'm going to keep it there and accept it as a resistance. If this purple bottom band holds, NASDAQ is going to keep on pushing, and the purple bottom band is going to be around, well, it gets tested today, 19,350-ish, okay? And I think the most important one is this blue resistance, which has held 4 or 5 times. So if we break this if we break it, The minimum target is this high, above this high, this August high, and ultimately the July high, that is going to be just over 21,000. NASDAQ cash, same story. That golden line becomes a resistance. Okay, this black one, I'm going to put it in blue color, same color, right? And do we have a rising channel from here, right there? So I'm going to put that in as a potential channel to the upside. Obviously, this is a spike to the downside, which is what makes this red channel, or let's put this in purple as well, this purple channel a little bit unrealistic, but it is what it is. We're going to keep it there. So if you touch it, then that blue resistance has to be broken, and it's going to be around 19,650. Russell has broken this blue resistance rail after breaking out of the black. This is what I said. Then when we break out, I think we're going to get to that blue. And actually, I thought maybe we're going to stall a little bit, which we did, and then broke it very quickly. You can see it stalled at the internal resistance. Now we're pushing again. Is it so the ultimate channel we have, potential channel actually, is this golden one, okay? So the golden internals are really good. You can see first, second, third, fourth. We broke out of the black. So is it going to get to that zone? And I'm going to now also make a case again for this blue resistance. It hasn't been really very precise. This was very, very choppy and very sloppy. But yeah, as long as it decidedly stays above 2,100, there is a very good chance that the Russell, the small caps, are going to get to 2,450, which is that blue and golden double resistance. And I can even give you a date for it, kind of like end of November time. FTSE is inside this blue uptrend, and it is probably going to ultimately test that black resistance at 85.70. DAX, right. So this red channel was broken, and then the golden bottom band held, but then with the news it broke down, made a new low. Then we rallied. This was the first backtest on that golden broken uptrend. Now we did the second backtest right there, just last week, and it's pulling back again, almost a backtest you can see here. The purple top band didn't really become a channel, or the top band didn't become a resistance, but the backtest is kind of holding. But more worryingly, the green bear flag has been broken to the downside, which suggests that DAX may come a little bit lower now. Maybe it wants to form this red channel. So we've got to be careful. Like if it touches this red bottom band, it should keep on rallying towards 18,800, 18,900. So, and we may really buy it there, because you can see the internals are really pretty good. So if we touch the red bottom band, then rally. So we'll see. And the French index is inside this red potential bear flag, the small one, but it is outside of the purple downtrend, and it didn't get a really good backtest. So it may still break the red bottom band, come down, touch the purple. I don't think it's going to happen because things are very bullish. Maybe we'll see a touch on the red top band and even break that bear flag to the upside. And there is a gap here. That gap may get filled, but there is another gap here as well. So that's from last week. So we may see a break of that red bottom band, come down, and then start to rally. TLT is pushing, obviously, and the obvious target is now that purple resistance for the fifth touch. Yeah, that was the purple support. Broken, backtest, 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 backtest. So many backtests on it. If it gets there, maybe we'll see another backtest. But I think the 10-year Treasury note is going to tell us the truth. That blue top band is coming our way. if it touches that blue top band, then reverse, then bonds are going to come down once again. This here is US oil. That golden support is holding. The red downtrend, I think, is our guidance right now. And is it going to touch the red top band and come back down once again? That's not, I don't know yet, but I think Brent oil is a little bit more bearish here. The green internal resistance, which I have been pointing out, is still getting tested, which is why I think Brent oil may come down once again. And I think the ultimate target is going to be around 66, 65, 66 level. Gold made the move after breaking this blue resistance. That is exactly what I've expected. As long as this red support is holding, I said this blue resistance will be broken and we're going to get to new all-time highs. That black top band is now gone. So I'm going to remove this. Okay. I don't think that was a really nice resistance. Anyway, this is the spot chart. Okay. XAU US dollar. That blue top band is the target, right? Is the minimum target. So we're going to get there from the spot chart. That's what it seems like. This is the continuous futures, and the green top band, which has been the target after the break of the blue, is getting tested. And I said 25.90 is the green top band, and we're going to see it get there, maybe come back down to test the red internal broken resistance, and then keep on running all the way to the red top band. Ultimately, I think we're going to break that green top band as well and get to 2700 and possibly higher. Silver, we bought silver at the break of the red resistance. Of course, we bought the futures and the red resistances break. This was very bullish, obviously, with real sheer force. But this here is a warning now. The blue top band, first, second, there's two touches on both sides. So silver at least may start a pullback. So just got to be careful. On the spot chart, the level is 31.15, 31.20. So you got to be careful when and if it gets there. And of course, there is some resistance, horizontal lines as well there. This here is continuous futures. Same, the red resistance break. This is why we bought it at 29.75, already closed half of the position. And it is now going to test that blue top band, right? And that blue top band is a potential resistance here for the continuous futures. If it touches it, I think we may see the pullback starting from there. Okay, Joe, so I had this line as a potential resistance last time. Okay, but it didn't really hold. That's why I removed it from the picture. That was the green potential resistance coming our way, I said. But it is actually not really. It hasn't really become a resistance. But this blue top band may do. Platinum spot chart. The breakout of the red, then the break of this golden and blue double resistance, and it broke back into the green bear flag. This is extremely bullish, of course. Now it got to the purple top band, right, and it's kind of stalled there, and the blue line or the blue broken support, which is now a resistance. It didn't get it. It didn't test it yet, but the purple top band is holding. So that's why platinum may start to pull back. It already started. It already stalled. On the purple continuous futures, this purple top band hasn't even been tested yet. So that if that happens, it may turn into a major resistance to start a really big pullback. But you can see the blue resistance has been tested. So yes, platinum is not really out of the woods yet, but this is a very, very good start to start a massive run, especially if that purple and blue resistance are broken. The natural gas, this is the continuous futures. That green channel is still our guidance to the downside. It has broken the blue resistance, right? Yesterday it did, last week it did. Broke it, now it's back testing it, and I think the red channel is our guidance, and I think natural gas is going to keep running towards 2,500. On the October contract, the blue top band was breaking up, but then it fell down. It is now testing this red internal broken resistance, which should hold as support, which is in line with my bullish stance. I think we're going to get to that red top band ultimately, which is going to be 24.75, right? That is the target, I think, immediate target. I think maybe it's kind of a double-decker resistance now, something like this. So I think we're going to get to that 24.75 from here. This year is copper, and copper is making a big move now because the golden top band, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, is now breaking to the upside. Copper is now a buy signal, and December contract is the same. Look at this beauty. So the green bull flag is broken. The red bull flag's break was a little bit disappointing, but now it's making a big push. So copper, I think, is going to go all the way to 450, 475, maybe even back to 500. Really big push. Now let's have a look at euro. It managed to bounce off the red bottom band, first, second, third, and this is the fourth touch on the red. It's testing the red top band. This is the perfect bull flag, and it's ready to be broken. And obviously, it is still very bullish. And it is bullish because of this giant resistance break, that blue and the green. And I think ultimately we're going to get to 113, 114, and then we'll see that this could, I think ultimately we're going to get to 114. That's the minimum target. Pound sterling has already, similarly, look, this is the daily chart, right? That daily, the golden resistance is broken and back tested, almost back tested. And I think, we have this green potential uptrend, and the red bull flag is now broken to the upside. Pound sterling is looking very bullish. And US dollar, Japanese yen, obviously very bearish because of this golden supports break as well. The purple support was broken. The golden downtrend is broken to the downside. That is extremely bearish. And I think ultimately we're going to get to 135-ish. And then we will see whether this whole thing may start another bounce. This is US dollar index, also obviously bearish, but I think when it gets to the black plus blue double support, we have got to be careful at around just over 99.50 maybe. Okay, just around 99.50, we have to be very careful with the US dollar index. And Aussie dollar, you can see the red top band may get tested once again. And if it does break, if it can break the blue resistance, that anything above 68.25 is going to look very bullish. And Kiwi is already, you can see Kiwi back tested the golden broken resistance. That is the perfect back test right there at 61.10. It's already up 90 or 80 pips from the level I gave you last week. Okay, so that golden support held. We can remove the red channel because that is already done. And I think it is now, it has broken out of the blue bull flag, first, second, third. You can see beautiful back test. This is the perfect bull flag breakout. And the last one, that last hurdle could be this. Okay, I'm just saying this could become another pullback resistance right there. Pull back, gets there, pulls back, and then a break to the upside. It's going to cause another surge towards 63.50 all the way to that blue top band. This is the low of April, low of August, and high of January this year. So I think the ultimate target is that 64 level. So looking very bullish, really. And US dollar CAD is above that blue support rail, but I think maybe ultimately we're going to break and we're going to come down to that golden bottom band. That's still possible. Coffee is making my week, making my month. It's really beautiful. That black channel is holding. It's now at 268, and this has been my target. Okay, that blue resistance, obviously it faked it a little bit here, came down, but this black channel held, and the 273, 274 is the blue top band, and that exactly is my target. So I'm just going to show you something now. Okay, KCC futures coffee. All right. I think I've showed this many times, right? Now, it is getting closer. So this is a multi-decade. So this here is already, the red bull flags break is already giant bull flag break. Okay, it's a massive, massive bull flag breakout. This is the high of 2010, 2011. It is now broken, and that's why I think this green top band, first, second, third, 2 second, this is 1974 75. Green top band has 3 touches. The level is at 288. That's why I think 274 is not going to stop it. I think we're going to get to the green top band and break it to the upside. That is going to double coffee. I think maybe more than double because around doubling of coffee prices from here. Massive breakout. This is a 5 decade sideways channel getting ready to be broken to the upside. Very, very big thing. Wheat is inside the red downtrend, and wheat December contract had bounced off the green support, trying to break the purple resistance. It's already out of the golden downtrend, but it's still not really pushing. So I'm not really entirely sure what it's trying to do, really. So maybe this green bottom band is going to hold and we keep on pushing. Soybeans, that green resistance has to be broken by soybeans. And the November contract, look, the purple bull flag has formed perfectly. 2 touches on the bottom band, or 2 or 3 touches on the bottom band. So, excuse me, that red support is holding. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, 5 touches on that red support. Right now, soybeans has to get to the purple top band and smash it to the upside. Anything above 1017, 1018 is going to look very bullish to me. I think we're going to get really much higher from here. Corn is also looking not too bad. Inside the green downtrend, you can see we had a big bounce, but we may still pull back quite a bit. I'm not sure because the green bull flag is broken, but the golden line and the blue resistance, they all are still overhead resistance levels. So yeah, a little bit tongue in the cheek at the moment. This here is cocoa is off that golden support, and I think it has to break that red resistance to keep on running once again. And this here is the December contract, that red uptrend. This here is sugar. It hasn't broken that green resistance yet. It couldn't break it yet. And I think the October contract is going to tell us the truth, which is that blue resistance rail that needs to be broken, but so far, no real breakout. Okay. And last agricultural is cotton. It is really trying. You can see, I think there is a contract rollover here. This is why it's like making these little tiny spots. And that's why I think cotton, if you have an ETF for cotton to buy, I think this is a really good level. I think we're looking at 15% up from here. Okay, now let's have a look at Bitcoin right there. Okay, let's have a look at it on the daily or maybe 6 hourly chart. I'm going to look at it on the 6 hourly chart. Okay, I had mentioned about this here, this green internal resistance as the target, and that's exactly where it hit. And I said it may turn into the red bear flag, and here we are. If this red bottom band breaks, okay, first, second, third, first, second. So this is a really nice bear flag. This golden channel was broken to the upside, which caused the rally. But if this red bottom band breaks, I think we're going to come down to this red bottom band and even break it to the downside. That green bottom band, anything below 54,000, even a touch at 55, will be very alarming, and we may see a big downwards move. Ethereum couldn't break that purple resistance right there. That's exactly my what I've been saying for all along. Well, I've been saying quite a few things about Ethereum for a long time, okay? Mainly, this red supports break was very bearish, and its backtest at 2800. Then we broke down the red bear flag, even backtested it. Perfect reversal. Everything has been, every bearish scenario that I've thrown at it has played out. A lot of gurus, a lot of people are still telling you to buy things, but around March, April, May, I told you to stay away, and I would like to think I saved you a lot of money by, especially with the altcoins. A lot of altcoins turned reverse, and I told you not to buy them, and I'm still telling you not to buy them. The only way we can buy anything would be, especially break that purple resistance by Ethereum. That's what it is needed. What is needed. But if it breaks the blue support at 2150, this is going to look very, very bad, really bad. I mean, terrible bad, because that is the uptrend from the lows of 2022. Okay, and let's have a look also like a rectangle. That is a support zone. Yeah, this here is a major support zone, right? Resistance, broken, backtest, so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like this is a huge support zone and the blue support. So anything to break this, anything below 2150 is going to open the way, open the floodgates really. So everybody's going to look for the exit. So just got to be careful, okay? And Binance Coin has to stay inside the red uptrend, and it really has to break above 700 once again. Otherwise, it may really break down this red channel, which would turn things very bearish. And I would urge you to short Binance Coin if that happens. Solana is getting closer to that purple and golden supports at 100. I mean, it already missed the opportunity to test this double support because it's already there. And as a date wise, it's 19th of, so maybe in the next 3 days, it has to get there and bounce off it. Monero couldn't break 180.85. Instead, it is slowly breaking this golden support, which is obviously bearish again. Okay, Ripple has to break 70 cents. So far, no real breakout. Okay, this is a giant one, which may which may also break to the downside, guys. So just got to be careful. It looks bullish if it breaks that blue support. Fetch AI is inside the red. It's out of the golden bull flag, which looks bullish. Yes. And data has to break that golden top band. But right now, there is nothing suggesting a breakout. But around 4 cents, 4 cents 50, that's going to look very bullish. OM, red sideways channel, OM still looking okay. Zcash has to break the blue top band initially. So there is nothing positive about Zcash at the moment. And Dash coin, right, this has to break to the upside for a rally. That's the only way. And Dogecoin had broken the red uptrend and backtested it. It's inside the green bull flag, which may test the golden bottom band, and then a rally is possible. And CAS is still inside this green bull flag. Failed to break it back in, well, what was that, August? Now it really has to try and break it for good, but so far nothing suggesting that. PAL has to break out of the purple bull flag, and Pepe is inside the green bull flag, may come down to test this double support and then rally. That is going to be around 46. I mean, I'm not even counting the zeros in front, okay? And last one is Jasmy inside the blue bull flag and the green uptrend. So the green uptrend has to hold for a rally continuation. Yeah, last one is Aave. It touched that red top band at 150. This was my target, but it has to break that red top band for good. Anything above 160 is going to look very good, but so far there is nothing suggesting a breakout. I'm not going to talk about anything else. CKB was up 50%, but that was news. That was news related. I think something like, yeah, let me show you. What? Insane volume candle, Binance going on top of it. Seems like it's surging after Upbit currently announced the listing of Nervous Network. Some news action, really. It's not really a natural breakout. It wasn't a real natural breakout, okay? That's it. I hope it helps. Let me know if you need me to cover any other altcoins or any other markets. Take care, guys. Bye.